On the 20th December, we got our first tattoo. We had never really cared or imagined we would do a tattoo. However, on the day our son was stillborn, the 25th November 2023, and while we were in the hospital after the delivery, I asked Tina if she wanted to get a tattoo in memory of our first son, Poppy. A tattoo that would represent our family and mark our body forever, as our soul and mind will be forever marked by our first son. I showed her a few examples of tattoo that I found online, and we opted for a tattoo with two birds on a branch looking at another one flying away. As we had agreed on the basic design, I checked for a tattoo artist in Strasbourg and found one that looked great, Jesse Inc. I sent him an email the same day for some information, and a few days later he told us that he could still do the tattoo before the end of the year and that it would cost €100 per person. A few days later, the 5th December, we popped by his studio, discussed our project, sent him a few more designs and ideas we had, and told him the adjustment we wanted. That day, we also validated an appointment for the 20th December and paid a down payment. The tattoos we sent him were all with the same design, and we told him that the two birds on the branch would represent us, and that the one flying away would be Poppy. But we also wanted the possibility to add to the tattoo later, if we have another baby, and would love to add another small birds on the branch to represent him or her. For the type of birds, we told him we wanted hummingbirds, as they are the birds representing our couple. It's also a bird we loved since our travel in South America, and on top of that, it represents resilience and recovery. A few days before getting the tattoo, we also asked him if we could have the design in black and white, instead of completely filled with ink, and if it would be possible to add some poppy flower that not only represent our son's name, but also sleep, peace and death. The 20th, we then went to Jesse's studio. We didn't receive the design of our tattoo beforehand, and were wondering how it would look like. The first thing we did with Jesse was looking at what he had drawn for us. We really liked it and took time together to make some adjustment to it. Jesse was really amazing and gave us some great advice for the tattoo. We truly liked Jesse and all he did for us. Plus, his tattoo studio was super great and spotless clean. Some of the adjustments we made on the spot were the length of the bird's nose, the size of Poppy, the addition of a poppy flower at the end of the branch. Jesse didn't add it directly because he said that poppy flower don't grow on trees, which is exactly what I said to Tina before even asking him. But as it is our tattoo, we are free to do everything, and so Jesse added the flower. We didn't even have time to show him a picture that he already had drew it. We also discussed how to later on add one or more smaller birds to the tattoo. Then we talked about the location of the tattoo and agreed to have it on the side of the wrist. For the size of the tattoo, as ours has some details, he advised not to make it too small. We started with 6 cm, but in the end went for 7 cm. What really helped for the size and location was that Jesse printed the tattoo, first at 6 cm and then at 7. That way we could really see how it would look like. Of course, he told us to imagine it without the paper around it. Now that the tattoo is validated, it was time for us to get ready mentally. Another thing we didn't mention so far is that we will both get the same tattoo at the exact same location. And that day, our friend Anna joined us for this new experience. The next step was to print the tattoo on carbon paper. And after shaving some of my hair and cleaning my wrist, Jessie applied the carbon printed tattoo on my wrist to validate the location. The first trial was great, but I wanted it a little bit lower. So he cleaned again my wrist to remove the ink and then apply it again. That time it was perfect, and it was therefore time to get on the table. After finding a comfortable position, Jesse started working his magic. He had told us that it isn't really painful and resembles to the sensation you get when you self-depilate with an electric depilator. I must say that it wasn't painful. It's more like a little discomfort, and all along I was chatting with him, which in the end took my mind away from the discomfort. In the end, it took around 20 minutes, and he did 2 passes to complete the tattoo. Once the tattoo realized, he applied some Vaseline, and it was then Tina's turn. I love the result.
Do you like it?
A lot.
You should buy some cream.
Are you ready? Before starting with Tina, Jesse applied cellophane around my tattoo to protect it, and he recommended applying it for 1 week. Then the process started again, first by cleaning Tina's wrist and defining the exact tattoo location. He first used the same canvas as mine, but as there weren't enough ink, he printed a new canvas on carbon paper. And once the location approved, Tina got on the table and Jesse started once again. I was wondering if while Jesse is tattooing, if it would be possible to make a wrong move with my arm or wrist, but no, as he is holding it, such thing can't happen.
La vidéo, de toute façon, je
Tu vas mettre la
mets une musique
musique, bah oui,
derrière
c'est
et pas ce qu'on dit. Donc...
Moi, je start tout dans les yeux.
Ouais.
The 20 minutes or so to make the tattoo passed super fast. And there we were, both of us with our family tattoo. We both love it, plus both are unique, as they are hand-drawn. They have a little difference, if you look closely.
Like it? Mm. If you don't, it's the same. Joking. No.
And here we were, with our brand new tattoo. We also received follow-up and care instruction for the tattoo, which basically were instruction for cleaning the tattoo 2 hours after and the next morning, apply cream 3 times a day for 28 days, do not expose it to the sun, which in December isn't a problem, only take shower, no bath nor spa, be careful with pets, wear cotton clothes, sleep in clean sheet, use cellophane the first week, and so on. So along the next month, we did that. We mostly used 2 cream, Bepanthen and Cicaplast, but preferred Cicaplast as it was less greasy. Our skins also peeled during the 4th week, and now the tattoos are perfect. And here is the final result. It's exactly what we wanted, and we found them perfect.